What up, though, everybody, and welcome to the first official movie review of Woodward Cinema. We just got back from Imagining Royal Oak. We just saw Disclosure Day. I am Spencer Raxter. This is Booner, and we got Eazy back behind the TD desk for the first time in forever.
Oh, I forgot my hat.
Initial reactions. What is your initial reactions? We literally just got back. We walked up here, started recording.
Can we, no spoilers?
Spoilers. It's
spoilers.
A review, yes.
This is the greatest, I told you boys on the walk back, this is the greatest alien movie of all time. It's the most realistic one ever. And Spenny, you said Steven Spielberg, he's done a billion alien movies. When you're talking about, like, hey, realistic alien movies, some of the boys were laughing a little bit at some moments of the movie. But, like, if you're like, hey, whole movie, it was the most realistic one. I actually told you boys, I said, hey, I have a little bit of theory. I think Steven Spielberg, actually, I think he has alien footage, and I think he used it in this movie. That's how real this looked. That's how real this whole storyline was. It felt that way. My mouth. I'm saying my mom. Shout out my mom.
Shout out your mom.
My mouth was like open in some of the scenes where I was like, oh, this is real.
It was shocking. They did a really good job, I think, of like captivating and like getting like because everybody throughout the whole movie is like shook, and you really felt that. I mean, I really felt that. Like Emily Blunt, she did a fantastic job. I thought the newscaster at the end that was like. She was like doing the news on the war as they took over.
Yeah.
She was really good. She was like this
rattled.
Like that's what really grabs me is like seeing someone react like that, and like that's the same emotion you're feeling, or that's the same kind of thing that they're trying to portray to you.
Yeah,
I thought it was really good.
I think, and there are moments in the movie that you boys were laughing
Latifah.
at. Where you guys maybe might have felt like it wasn't, there was like some weird situations, like not realistic. But I will say, when it comes to kind of the alien side of things and how this would get released, and like it's essentially just a movie of like, hey, there's alien footage, the government has it, they're hiding it from everyone, and they're going on this path to try and release it to the human species, and it felt like it was like the most realistic of the side of like, hey, if that was going to happen, that's how Spielberg like made it like so realistic. Even when the stuff was on, this is the crazy part. Even when the stuff was on the screen, remember they're like, is this AI? Like, is this weird? Like, this is the craziest thing. It's like, no, this isn't. This is an alien. And then at the end, they open up, and the alien pops out.
Yeah, it's a cliffhanger too.
I don't know
what he said.
You have no clue. There's going to be confirmed. There's a second Disclosure Day.
I know what he said. I can't say what he said, but I know what he said.
What was your initial reaction, Eazy?
It was a good movie. I don't feel as strongly as Booner. I thought the main actress was phenomenal in it.
Emily Blunt, Jim Halpert's wife.
Listen, I've gotten pushback from this before. Like when I had a serious take on a Game of Thrones episode, my boy was like, "Listen, brother, it's a show about dragons and stuff.
Yeah,
there's gonna be unrealistic shit in there." And that's just my takeaway from this movie. I felt like there was like some corny parts where I just couldn't like help but to laugh. I don't want to ruin too many spoilers, but there's just like some cartoon, some getaways stuff going on in that movie.
There definitely was,
like
but
the Spielberg thing though, like the like over the top, like. Like those kind of getaways, you know.
But the story as a whole,
the story was good.
Is like realistic.
I thought the guy from 22 Jump Street, the quarterback from 22 Jump Street, is Emily Blunt's boyfriend in that movie.
Oh yes, I didn't think
he was pretty.
He's also in the new Captain America.
Yeah. Yep.
By the way, Emily Blunt, I've always thought about this with movies and actors and actresses. When you have to like do a role where you're like playing essentially two characters in the same body.
Yeah.
That has to be one of the most impressive
that was all cool.
roles. So like when people do that and like she's like switching back and forth from like
20 different people.
Yeah, it's one of the most I think in all of like cinema, it's like the most impressive acting or whatever. It's
you have to
impressive.
Be 8 different roles at the same time.
And you have to be able to flip it like this.
I want to like talk to like someone who speaks Russian or Korean, whatever that guy was, to like know like how fluent she sounded. It sounded legit.
It did sound really
she was speaking Russian though. She was just in the flow.
That shit was fucking.
Is she bilingual?
Me.
Yeah, that shit fucked me up too. Yeah. To be honest with you, because she was just. That part was great. That was a great scene.
It was
when she first saw the cardinal. That was
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then her boyfriend's like, "What? Can we talk about this?"
And it just goes. It just leaves.
Just going on a rant.
No, there's no way I let my girlfriend leave in that scenario.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah. And you know what? I can't spoil it, but towards the end there was like another thing too. I was like,
I think you can spoil it. That's the point.
Yeah, you can spoil it.
We can put it at the beginning of this.
Okay, so at the end, when I don't know Jane, I don't know what her name was.
Jane,
Linda?
yeah.
Jane, whatever. Linda, listen, honey. When she just walked through the entire body of like security, whatever the hell they were.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Kangaroo police.
Yeah.
To hand her the weapon. It's just casually walked up here. Do what's right. Like, I don't know. That was kind of nuts to me too.
Those guys were the most useless armed goons I've ever seen in any movie ever.
Yeah.
They had so many opportunities to shoot the person or just take the person and go, and they were just like, it reminded me of the Star Wars scene in the new Star Wars where Princess Leia's like a kid and she's running away from the bounty hunters and they're like slipping on stuff in the forest and it's like this little girl escaping from two grown ass
just walk out. There was the scene with the trailer where they just walked out and they were just like,
well, the part like, dude, she's holding the alien weapon, whatever it is. I can still shoot you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bang, bang.
I wanted to know.
Bad guys win.
When the other guy grabbed it and just like vanished.
Yeah. To be fair, I think the reason they don't
That's
shoot.
That's a sub-series.
I think they don't shoot her,
though.
Maybe
a little Netflix series there.
Yeah.
But the reason they don't shoot her, this is my thought process, is because she had that thing in her hand. She drops it, something happens to it, or
no, because
but the other guy disappeared. It dropped, nothing happened.
But remember, the guy said like, it's got so many other like capabilities that you aren't using it for. So
maybe they were worried about that.
And she knew everything, so she knew how to use it.
Yeah. And that's why, like, when she left the trailer and everyone kept seeing, like, different people that they knew, there's, like, the power
that
of
was
it.
that was a crazy
insane.
scene.
Like,
that was a crazy
That's why
scene.
I think it seems so unrealistic, but when you actually, like, look at or think about
Letitia part was crazy.
Yeah, that part was...
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
that part was
Can I
Easy, by the way, Easy and Spenny just got into this giggly mood.
Dude.
It was
as soon as that part hit in the whole theater, the whole time, they're just like...
So, are people who clicked on this watch the movie, I'm assuming? Right? That's
yeah, or they're going to after hearing what we
So
have
when
to
she
say.
gets, like, the safe house, the fake fireplace, and she's like, she knows everybody. She's like naming them. She's like, oh, Hugo, Jimmy, Jerry. And there's a black lady. And she goes, oh, Klatifa. It was just like, it was a ghettoist name. And I was like, who wrote this shit?
Oh, Bonquiqui.
Yeah, Bonquiqui. She couldn't be Lisa? You know, I was like, that was crazy. that was nuts.
Her name can't be Sarah?
Yeah. She's like, oh, Klacharisha Lawifaha.
Tanaja.
Yeah. That was nuts. That was nuts.
Yeah, that was that popped me a little bit. I started laughing.
I couldn't help.
And then I'm sitting next to Easy, so I started
Easy's laughing.
Easy's laughing. I can't stop laughing.
What was the part
that
Spenny couldn't help but to laugh?
Spenny made the loudest laugh noise. It sounded like a massive fart.
It was when the guy disappeared. I was like, oh.
Yeah, you were,
oh yeah! I mean, the guy grabs the thing and just vanishes. That's how I mean, you know, I'm more of an action movie type of guy. So
yeah.
I like thriller movies like this. I do, but I wanted to see a little kind of like alien fucking fighting.
I think this was more so just sci-fi.
Can I say that too? That's my other thing too. If it's like a realistic film or whatever, like the aliens had that technology where they had this fist. They could just intrude in your head, dive in your head, and do whatever the hell they want to. Like these humans captured them and they couldn't do nothing about it. Like that's just.
Well, no,
they all wrecked their.
Yeah, there's probably like a back end. There's probably another. That's another sub story.
They're probably getting chased by something. You know,
they're just super nice aliens.
That's what he did say.
That could be
empathy.
Yeah, they said at the end that they were nice aliens at the end of the day, and they were.
You're right.
You know, and they were trying to help with something, and that's why there's probably going to be more because she came out at the very end to go say something.
Yeah,
and it just cuts.
The alien whispered into his ear. He told her. That was crazy.
So they probably need help with something. There's going to be another movie. I don't know if they. The thing with like some of these massive.
So, man.
I don't think so.
I think they ended that perfectly.
No, there has to be another movie.
Because same way they did Sopranos. Yeah. There's theories. The movie ends, however, it's up to your interpretation, your imagination. You are making it into like a series and shit like that. I'm like, that's it.
I'll guarantee it. There's going to be another. There's going to be a Disclosure Day 2.
Oh yeah, you want to pay for my next ticket? My next movie ticket?
If Disclosure Day 2 comes out. You have to buy my ticket.
Ooh, and if it doesn't,
and if it never
that's
does,
fair. Yeah, we gotta put a time.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe let's do 2 years.
Okay,
because 2 years is probably a good time. I wonder, like, I mean, we could probably look it up to see if they're already in makes of one. It's like
I don't think there's gonna be another one,
dude. The way it ended, there's no way.
That's how those alien movies end, man. That's how all the Spielberg.
You gotta know what they wanted though, because they leave it to where there's a point of like.
That's the purpose of it.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose.
I think it's more so of a purpose of like Spielberg makes it to where, hey, if he wants to do another one, he has the opportunity to now.
But I don't even know how you spin off of that.
What did they say? And you go off of that. The aliens obviously came down and they need help with something, or something's going on. So they're trying to get help from the humans. So obviously they went through Emily Blunt and that other guy, and they come back and
I thought at one point the alien was gonna like take control of her entirely.
They seem like cool aliens. Like
they
honestly,
had those powers.
Like I said, I think like
they
what
probed
if Spielberg
two
had
kids, so they can't be that.
Yeah,
cool.
that's
no,
like
but they probably had to do it. But they probably had to do it again. I think there's a backstory.
It was Epstein and it was Hansel and Gretel.
All right, what's our time right now?
They lured them out of the house.
What's our time right now?
We got 10 minutes.
What if it's what if it means like there's a deeper meaning of some shit like that behind it?
Oh,
I mean, it probably.
And
does.
when they come out the second one, we'll figure out.
They lured them out of the house as animals. They said like.
That was crazy, by the way.
They take the form of animals because it makes us more calm.
Oh, wait a second.
And so all of the animals that they saw throughout the cardinal, the fox, the deer, those were all aliens.
Hold on a second. There's gonna be another one throughout the whole movie. Remember, the animals kept popping up throughout the whole movie. So those aliens are all over the world.
Okay, yeah, real quick. Why did they pop up at the end? Why did they pick the
other aliens?
One? Yeah.
I mean, they did.
They're hidden.
They took her there.
I'm saying in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like they're out now
because they're probably hidden right now. They didn't know where to go.
They don't know how people are going to react.
Yeah,
people might try to kill them.
It's like an alien.
How would you react?
Hypothetically, easy. Hypothetically, there's
punch that bitch in the forehead.
Yeah, honestly, I would. Hypothetically, there's aliens in the world right now. If there's aliens in the world right now, easy, they're hidden.
Yeah.
So they're
but at that point, Booner, they weren't hidden. They were
disclosure day.
They were disclosure day.
Well, they weren't disclosing themselves. Other people were.
They told them to do it, though.
They had to strategically do it.
But no. See, that's the other part.
Strategic.
Is remember I know that we're trained in these new era of movies that like humans and the rich people are the bad guys, right? Because that's what movies do. Is they take the real villain of the modern world and make it the villain in the most hit movies. So it's the rich billionaire type of guy. But he's also right. Like, if they are telling Hugo to do all that shit, how does he know it's in the human's best interest?
That's why they ended it perfectly, because that could be your ending.
Yeah.
And you just made a great point.
I'm with Team Human.
Fuck the aliens. Booner has his theories.
I'm planting my flag. I'm with Team Alien.
I'm with Team Human.
Yeah, I'm Team Human.
# Team Alien.
That's like we're on the same team.
Yeah.
But I will say that Hugo, they did make it seem like Hugo got to know this guy. It made it seem like they both got to know the guy.
But they all knew, I mean, she knew everybody and had never met him before, so it could just be the aliens fucking implanting memory.
Guys,
how are you about her memories? Like he's the dude said, like, I have memories that I should have that are just totally blank to me. And she was like, I can remember everything that you can. So like, they can obviously fuck with your head and fuck with your memories.
They can give you memories, take them away.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's interesting. I think
that's scary, Booner, that you just broadcasted to the world. You're Team Alien.
Yeah,
they're gonna probe you now.
# Team Alien. Well, if they take over the Earth, I want to be on the right side of things.
No, if they're taking over the Earth, I'm fighting back.
If they're taking over the Earth, humans have zero chance.
What do you mean? Did you see how pussy they were? They walk like fucking big idiots.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. The one alien who like crashed, he like looked like he was drunk driving.
Yeah. They pulled him out. Like, oh shit.
Do you know the type of technology they have?
They have these little fucking pegs that.
Yeah, and they'll come walk right in the studio and just.
You know what we got? Away. We got fucking blickies.
They're gonna peg you away.
All right, relax. Don't.
What's your real theory on it? So you think aliens are good guys?
I think there's different aliens, and in my mind, like these guys in this movie, I think they are good guys. I'm interested. I think what happened in this movie, this is my theory because I think a second one comes out. I think what happens is they end up needing help with something, and human
fight a bigger alien.
Civilization's gonna have to help.
Makes sense.
That does make sense.
Or maybe they're trying to leave. They're trying to leave and get back to their.
But
planet.
he said, I think they're like testing humans. To see, because he said like they see empathy as like the highest form of evolution.
I'd have to think you're overthinking.
So they must have it themselves too.
I think the aliens had like the human public exactly where they want them. I think they were orchestrating the whole thing.
There's got to be another one because we got to know what's going on.
It was a good
This
movie.
is going to haunt Booner for the rest of his life.
No, well, until the second one comes out.
So you rate movies out of 4 stars, right?
We could do out of 4 or really?
I think.
No, I don't think so.
5 stars, 4 stars. I feel like 10's like the base, the universal scale.
Yeah,
Okay,
but no, I
10?
think they. Well, what
I'm
is
pretty
like,
sure it's
we
4
can do IMDb or we can do yeah, we can do that like Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna give it like a.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it like a 91.
91.
Wow.
I think this is gonna be. I really think this is gonna be an all-time movie.
Wow.
I think it was incredible. Honestly, just because it's like if aliens were to come to Earth and this just to me felt like this is how it would happen. It just seemed so realistic.
I'm gonna give it an 82.
Okay, that's respectable.
An 82. I thought, like I said, I was really and thought the acting was fantastic. I was really, really captivated by some of those deeper scenes, and all of them like using their powers was really sweet. But there were some real cornball parts.
There were, but
there were some Looney Tune ass getaways.
Can I say this?
Like when he was fucking 10 feet away from 60 armored dudes, and he's like crawling through dead leaves, and the guy like
ridiculous.
didn't
It was
hear
a little
him.
ridiculous.
He wasn't even really armed. He was like just like.
Yeah, and he was like, "What am I doing?" They were at the wrong house. He could have.
They were at the wrong house.
Yeah, remember he drove into the cars and then turned around and drove to the other house to get
That's
her.
also some Looney Tunes
So he
shit.
could have just went and got her without bringing the whole fucking army with him.
Right. I always say this just so people know. I give high scores on movies.
Yeah,
I love
can
lots
tell.
of movies.
I was gonna say 79. I'm
a big movie.
I'm gonna say
I
79.
love most movies.
I was gonna say 79
Yeah.
as well.
All right, so 91 and 79. That's a nice gap.
Yeah.
But should I move mine down to like 88?
No, do that. Cheers.
I'll stick mine. I'll keep mine at, what was mine? 81, 82.
We need to keep track of these.
So you got 79.
79.
What was your explanation?
Explanation. It's just for me. I like to be drawn into the movie. I like to be immersed in the movie. I like to when people are making like logical decisions in the movie.
Yeah.
Like when people like do illogical stuff, it drives me nuts. It takes me out of it being like me being in the movie and it be like realistic. I'm like, you would never do that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff that happened in this movie that just took me out of it for a minute. Bon Kui Kui being one of them as well too. Like that was just nuts.
That was pretty funny.
It was hilarious. Oh, the other Looney Tunes stuff. The house is invisible. The guy hits the door. He falls,
slow ass
falls
fall.
with the door. Yeah, they're running into like the fire truck, then they're bouncing off of it like Mario or something like that. Like that was low Looney Tune as well. But yeah, that stuff took me out of like
the door fall was definitely Looney.
Yeah, the door fall is a little much.
Yeah.
You know, that stuff took me out of the realism of it, too.
The car going off the cliff and them just behind a small bush. Like
yeah,
walking,
that one. They're again 5 feet away from 40 armed men. And they're all just like, all right, they're definitely in there. Let's not take 2 steps to our left. And then they just walk away.
Yeah, I'm going to say 9 for the Looney Tunes stuff. It took me out of it.
But that, again, that's like, that's the Spielberg type of thing.
What's another one like I could like, oh, okay.
Like E.T.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
E.T.
I was like, that movie was like before we were all born.
Yeah.
Signs. Dude, okay.
Signs is phenomenal.
Can I make a change?
But I was a
Signs is
kid.
M. Night
Can I
Shyamalan.
change? Can I make a change?
Yeah, don't let us bully you out of your
I
91.
want to go 88.
No, you said 90.
I like 88 because the Looney Tunes thing does make sense. Like that is a tough.
If you caught some of that stuff, you're like,
When
I
you
literally laughed out loud.
When you think about it, the Looney Tunes stuff, is a little over the top. But I just think movie as a whole, start to finish, and the concept of the movie, I think it's like I think it was an incredible movie. I think Spielberg did a great job. Emily Blunt did an incredible job in that role.
Yeah,
like, incredible.
She was phenomenal.
Yeah, that might have been one of her best
She
roles.
gets a 90. Yeah. She
So I'm gonna go in 88 with it. The only thing that takes it down lower than the 90 would just be the Looney Tunes stuff that you guys keep bringing up. But outside of that, I thought it was incredible, and I think Spielberg set it up to have a second one. Can you look up real quick?
Close Encounters was another one of his alien movies. E.T. obviously all of his hits. Jaws, Jurassic Park.
Can you type into the interweb and just put, is there going to be a second?
You say interweb like you're 59? Who says interweb? Are you the alien? Is that what your team alien?
Let's see.
There
is no official Disclosure Day 2 planned. Universal Pictures and Steven Spielberg's sci-fi film Disclosure Day is a standalone movie.
Well, that's unfortunate. I would hope that the second one comes out.
I think they ended up perfectly because when you end stuff
gotta
like
know
that,
what they say though.
But that's the thing. It's whatever your interpretation. Like
at the
we're
end,
doing
like,
this. We have our endings. Multiple other people have reviews different endings, and you're gonna vibe with whatever hits you most. I think the ending. I mean, I didn't come up with one yet, but I think it's gonna be some peace thing. Like
I think that the last 15 minutes of the movie, I think, were the best. Because it, like I say, it was
I was in awe.
The reporter reacting to all the footage and shit like that.
She did a good job too.
She did a really good job.
But when they kept showing the footage, early. I guess
in my mind, I was like,
I was crying. I started crying a little bit. Well, not like crying, but
man,
getting like oh shit.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Well, I put myself in my mind when the ending started happening, and I knew, oh my gosh, I put myself in my mind like, what if this is real?
That's fair.
And I was
you're supposed to.
That's why I was like, I sat up in my seat and I was just like jaw dropping awe, and I'm like,
think of everybody in the streets in Royal Oak
just on
their phone watching this fucking.
Everyone's
aliens.
just subscribed to a cable service where they have access to the same feed.
I mean, they put it on everything.
Yeah, it could be live on Twitter.
It would be on live on
YouTube.
Yeah. It would be live on everything, especially. That's why it's so realistic that could happen. And it's like if aliens, like right now, say we're sitting here doing this,
they send you fucking Amber Alerts.
And then News Network all of a sudden just boom starts putting out those videos, like the videos, like the one of like the alien like sitting on the side of that thing, and
it was moving,
just moving. I was like,
he was fucked up.
And in my mind, I'm sitting there thinking, put yourself in Booner's mind.
Alien beers.
He was in Booner's mind though. I was sitting there going, oh my gosh, like this might be real footage, and Spielberg's just putting it out this way. And I was like,
that would be amazing. That would be
pretty cool.
That's all I could think.
I mean, if anybody would have it, it'd be him.
Yeah,
it's true.
He's made so many movies about aliens.
They gave me these scripts.
E.T., Close Encounter.
I think I saw an interview with him that someone asked him, like, have you ever had like contact with the alien? And he was like, I don't even remember what he said.
I don't know, man.
Cliffhanger, see?
Yeah.
They bang.
And with that being said, you're supposed to cut it.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
No, that'll do it for us. It's our first ever, or first official. Shout out to Jared. He did one of Masters of the Universe. He'll be doing another one for the Furious coming up pretty soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And he'll be doing an entire breakdown of different directors. He's going to start with Steven Spielberg. Wow. So he's going to be doing a video breaking down Steven Spielberg.
Top 5 movies, maybe.
Top 5.
We should tell him to do something.
Maybe, but
that would be sick.
That would be. I mean, but anybody could do that. He actually knows shit. So
I think like it would be interesting to hear his top 5.
See, the director's one's interesting because it's kind of like sports. Like everyone's got their own style.
Yeah, so that's what I want him to do. I asked him if he could do Steven Spielberg now because of this movie, and then do a Christopher Nolan one the week leading up to Odyssey.
Yeah, the Odyssey. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Maybe Tarantino at some point too.
Tarantino, little
pre-screening maybe for the Odyssey. Well, that'll do it for our first official movie review for Woodward Cinema. For Eazy, for Booner, I'm Spencer. Shout out Disclosure Day.
You gotta hit it. Cliffhanger.